Y'all, this past weekend, my cousin George, Aunt Peggy's oldest son, and his wife Kelly came in town for a few days to visit and see his mama, Aunt Peggy. And Saturday afternoon, I had a book signing. So they said, please let us cook dinner for all of us. And I said, fabulous, perfect. And they cooked us a wonderful meal. And Kelly made an apple strudel for dessert. And I'm telling you what, that sucker was so good. Everybody had a nice slice and put ice cream on it. To me, it was so good, I didn't even eat the ice cream on it. I didn't put ice cream on mine. So this is super simple, which is what Kelly and I both like. So I had peeled my apples, and now I've cut them up into like bite-sized pieces. I don't know if Kelly did this. I don't think she might have done this part. But I decided to cook mine a little bit. And so you just kind of eyeball this. I'm going to put a little sugar on them because some apples can be really tart. So that was probably about 2 tablespoons of sugar. And now I'm going to, oh, that's the cinnamon sugar, which will work all right, but I need a little bit more sugar than that. And I'm going to sprinkle a little nutmeg. And now I'm going to get my show enough cinnamon because I accidentally grabbed the wrong one. There we go. So I'm going to cook these, gosh, probably for just about 5 minutes, y'all. And just to soften them a little bit. I still want them to have bite to them. So when I bite into that delicious strudel, I want to be able to know I'm biting into an apple. So, not very long on that. Just a little bit. All right, so I'm going to add about a teaspoon or 2 of butter, just so it won't stick. And I'm going to give it about 5 minutes. All right. Now, while those are cooking, I'm going to work on our dough, which our dough is one of my most favorite doughs in the whole world. And that's Puff Pastry. The frozen that you buy at the grocery store is so good. I just never even have attempted on making fresh Puff Pastry. 'Cause why? When this is so good. Now, I've let this thaw in its wrapper just on the counter for a little while. I'll make sure it's dusted good with the flour so it won't stick. If I had to make puff pastry from scratch, I would never be making this dessert. I just wouldn't. I just would not. Okay. So I'm just going to roll this out, thin it out a little bit. I'm going to take whipped cream cheese. This is how Kelly told me to do it. And she said put a thin layer. And it takes a minute for that cream cheese to want to stick to that dough. You just keep having to kind of play with it. And eventually, it will stick. Okay, that's spent about 5 minutes on the apples. So now I'm just going to pour them out on that plate so they can cool because I don't exactly want them that hot when I go to wrap them up in this puff pastry. So we'll just let those continue to cool while I finish taking care of this cream cheese. All right, now you're going to want to bring your cream cheese up to about 3/4 of the way. Okay, those have cooled off enough for me to work with them. And, you know, it just depends on how much apple you want in yours. I could have probably done a few more, but I think this is going to work because I do like a lot of that pastry. Okay. Let me wash my hands, please, because they're sticky. Now we're just going to start rolling. Roll. Roll. Now you see where I came to 3/4 of the way with the cream cheese. And I did that for a reason. Because I'm bringing the other piece of pastry up. And I have beaten me an egg. Going to add a drop of cream to my egg. Because we definitely want to seal this so it will stick. Oops. What did I tell y'all about that? About that distance in my eye? All right. Now I'm going to bring this over. And because I put that egg wash on it, just going to kind of tuck the ends under a little bit because we don't want any of that good stuff to get out. So our seam is on the bottom. And I think I'm out of parchment paper, so I'm just going to lightly spray that because I don't want it to stick. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Now, because I'm going to want our apple strudel to have a pretty shine to it. So I'm taking my egg that's got a little bit of heavy cream in it. I'm just going to make sure I cover all the pastry. I might have wished I'd sliced this before I cut it. All right, now I'm going to use my cinnamon sugar that I got out earlier. And I'm just going to sprinkle the top. Now, Kelly added nuts to hers with her apples. And I adore nuts in anything. I just love a nut. Which works out well. Look at the people I hang out with. You picking up what I'm putting down, Teresa?
Mm-hmm. So did you not like it with the nuts?
I did. But
I feel like nuts are strong and they would take over the apples.
They're very, very different to me with the nuts in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't need nuts.
And to me, this did not need nuts. Now, you know that's most unusual for me. So I think I'm going to kind of do it this way. And I'm just going to kind of break that puff pastry. So you can make the slits as big as you want. In fact, if you want it to do really big, you can do it. Now we're going to bake this at 375 till it's done. And I'm thinking 20 minutes. Okay. Look, you know what I forgot to do? I meant to sprinkle sugar on top of it. And I forgot. So, you know, this recipe is not written down anywhere. It's just in my head. So I'll just put a little now. But that would have been nice if I had done that so I could crisp up. But see, that egg wash made it turn nice and brown. Now, Kelly took it one step further. You know, I knew I liked that girl. She made a little glaze, the dough on it, using just a little milk and a little powdered sugar. All right, I'm just gonna do this and see how quick it melts. What y'all think? Yeah, see, I made plenty, so I'm gonna come back and add some more after it cools. You know those places where you buy those cinnamon rolls? Mm-hmm. And they give you extra of this. There's a reason why. Because it's so stinking good. So I'm going to let this cool, and then I'll come back to this little baby and give it some more attention. Okay, y'all, the dish that I wanted to serve this on, I had to cut it because it was too long. And now I promised you that I was going to come back with a little bit more of this after it has thickened and it's cooled off some. I'm swallowing hard. I'm swallowing hard, y'all. How does that look, Eddie?
Looks good.
Does it look good or does it look good?
Looks really good.
Really good, okay. Well, let's find out if it's really good, okay? Y'all, this is super, 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 super easy. So, please try it. Look at that. And you can adapt this any way you want to. You can add or take away anything you want to. I just take a slice, you know, where I've vented it, and I just eat it like that. I don't even put it on my plate. So there y'all go. Have a bite, please.
Did you taste it?
Not yet, but I sure am fixing to. Eddie?
You go ahead and try it. I'll try it later.
Okay, I will. What, Teresa?
Very good. I had a mouthful.
It is so good. Tell everybody how good it is instead of looking at your phone.
Oh, it's so good. No, I'm not. I'm paying. It's hot. It's hot. Got a little kick. I mean, like it still got some heat to it.
The cream cheese in it is so good. Thank you, Kelly girl, for showing me how to make this. And I got a little bit left, and I'm going to save it so when I serve it, somebody just happens to want a little bit more, like me and Michael, we can get it.
Yum.
Love and best dishes, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.